You know how much I love you.
I love you more.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Congrats on this. You've been talking about this project for a long time.
Forever. I feel like you've known about this for much longer than anybody else. So I like can't believe it's just like so full circle. I can't believe it's happening.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. And obviously, you have had your hand very involved in this. A lot of people may not know that. So, how were you involved in this project from the very beginning?
Well, this is actually all based off of like a story that I wrote. My agents were like, "Hey, if you ever want to write something, go ahead." And I was like very green, and I was like, "Okay, I'll do it right now." And so I wrote these characters and kind of this loose storyline, and I sent it to them, and they were like, "Wait, this is great. Let's find you a writer," because I can't write dialogue because it all sounds like me, and it's like Gilmore Girls on crack. So then we partnered up with Marilyn. So yeah, like all these characters, like Honor, Piper, Sophie, and Isabella, they were all just like one-page sheets on Word documents.
That's amazing. Well, it's crazy because obviously when you see like a movie poster, you make assumptions like of what the story might be about. But after the trailer finally dropped, I literally almost started crying. It was so emotional. What is like the biggest thing that you hope fans take home from watching this movie?
I just hope people feel validated. I think there's such an issue with pride when you're young, and even when you get older, that no one really wants to admit when they're not doing great. And I think when you're young, you never want to admit if you need help or if you're struggling. And the things that you go through when you're a young person are just as shitty as the things you go through as an adult. And so I think a lot of the time you tell people like, "Oh, you'll grow out of it, it'll get better." But I was always like, "So you want me to just like be sad for 5 years and then just be like, okay, I'll be cool later?"
Right.
And so hopefully it makes people feel validated in their emotions so they can actually feel happy at those times and understand that like those low points and stuff, like everyone goes through it and they will get better, but it's also okay that it doesn't feel okay right now.
Right.
So hopefully people feel like they've got a voice, and I hope like girls feel represented.
Yes.
Because I mean, like I could always relate to Disney princesses. Like I could always watch movies and find someone who looked like me.
Yeah.
But like my friends and I would get together and watch Sister of the Traveling Pants, and I'm like, cool. Well, I get to be Blake Lively, and none of you get to be anyone else. So like this sucks because like you don't get to relate. Like when you watch a movie about girlfriends, you want to see it with your friends, and you all want to be a character. So this, I really hope we have representation, and hopefully it makes girls feel inspired to do filmmaking and all that stuff.
Yeah, because as you posted on your Instagram, over 60% of the cast and crew is female. How important is that right now in this day and age?
I mean, it's so important. It's like we're so behind, and I think that's what's crazy. I'm like, I mean, we've been around as a gender equally as long, so I feel like it's our time now. It's been our time, and so I think it's great. I mean, it's crazy for people who aren't in the industry, but to know like usually it's lucky if you see one woman on a crew, and so having the fact that it was more rare to see a guy, that was amazing.
That's incredible. Well, you know I love your podcast, Don't Blame Me. What has been the most like cringiest question that a fan has submitted?
Ooh, okay. Well, there's actually a question. The episode drops tomorrow or Friday, and Sasha was the guest, and a girl called about a guy she was with said something mean about her lady bits, and it was like cringy in the way of being like, as a woman, I've never heard that. And then being like, what is this boy telling you these things? And it was just like, it was like uncomfortable laughing because it's like, I'm judging this guy for saying this. I'm so not judging this girl, but I'm also like, I want to hug this girl and be like, no, you're fine, sweetie.
Yeah.
Like, why are you letting this 16-year-old boy tell you something about your body that he knows nothing about?
It's like your lady bits are fine,
yeah,
honey.
like your lady bits are good, girl. Like, don't worry.
That's crazy. I can't wait to listen to that episode. And then also, do we have any news on Freakish season 3? Because you know I'm ready.
I mean, who knows? I mean, it'd be great. I would love to do it. I know we've got like everyone's doing so much different stuff right now.
Yeah.
So if we ever come back, it'd be really fun. I think I'd love to see like where the story would pick up, but as of now, they're all still trapped in a school.
All right. Well, hopefully they get out one of these days.
One day.
But thank you again so much. Congrats, and I can't wait to see the film.
Thanks. I'm so excited for you to see it.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
to see you.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
I'm so excited.
See you later.
Bye, bye, bye.